Hi, this is Yuki. Today, I'll talk about Chapter 2 of The Courage to be Disliked, From Causality to Teleology. Have you ever thought, I am who I am today because of my past experiences? Maybe past failures or traumas have made you feel limited in your actions. It's a common way to think, isn't it? But Adlerian psychology doesn't see things that way. Adler says, we don't need to be bound by the past, we act based on future goals. This is a really fresh perspective, isn't it? Today, I'll explain the difference between causality and teleology and give you some tips on how to move forward and live authentically. Let's get started. What is causality? First, let's talk about causality. Simply put, causality is the idea that past events determine who we are today. Many psychologists, including Freud, claim that humans are controlled by past traumas and experiences. For example, I'm afraid of speaking in public because I failed and embarrassed myself in the past. I'm afraid to take risks because I failed before. These are typical examples of causal thinking. Since causality seeks reasons in the past, changing behavior requires digging into past experiences. But that makes it difficult to move forward. What is teleology? Next, we have Adler's teleology. This is the idea that people act to achieve future goals. Instead of looking at the past, teleology focuses on the future. For example, the earlier case of being afraid of public speaking could be explained by, you don't want to be embarrassed, so you avoid speaking. According to Adler, if you change your purpose, your behavior will change too. Moreover, Adler says, the past cannot be changed, but we can set new goals for the future. This is a very positive approach, isn't it? By thinking about what you want to achieve in the future, you can start changing your actions right away. Differences from Freud and Jung. Let's briefly compare this to Freud and Jung. Freud believed that childhood experiences and the unconscious determine who we are today. This is a classic example of causal thinking. Meanwhile, Jung emphasized balancing the unconscious with future development, offering a more balanced perspective. However, Adler took a more practical approach, proposing that what matters is current actions and future goals, and encouraging people to stop being bound by the past. The effects of shifting from causality to teleology. So, what changes when we shift from causality to teleology? Here are 3 key benefits. 1. Possibility of self-transformation. Causal thinking often leads to resignation, like, I can't help it because of my past. But teleology helps us ask, what do I want to achieve? Which opens the door to change. 2. Psychological liberation. By freeing ourselves from thoughts like, I can't because of my past, we feel lighter and more in control of our lives. 3. Promoting behavioral change. When you have a clear goal for the future, your actions become more consistent. Thinking about who you want to become helps accelerate personal growth. Application in modern business. Adler's teleology can also be applied in today's business world. Vision-driven management. Many successful companies don't cling to past achievements but instead act based on future visions. Leadership. Effective leaders guide their teams toward future goals without being afraid of past failures. Summary. To sum up today's topic, shifting from causality to teleology means focusing on the future rather than being stuck in the past. While we can't change the past, we can set new goals and change our current actions to shape the future. I encourage you to think about your future. What kind of person do you want to become? Set a goal and take your first step toward it. Next episode preview. Next time, I'll talk about the topic, all problems are interpersonal problems. Adler claims that all life's problems stem from interpersonal relationships. We'll explore how to reduce those problems by improving our relationships. Stay tuned. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll continue sharing easy to understand insights on personal growth and relationships, so your support would mean a lot. See you in the next episode. This was Yuki.